internet going out like it did, it somehow continued 2 separate streams. So I think that's where the buffering issue was coming from. As you can see, Lakers, let's see, I think the first 7 spots have been clinched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, so 8th spot right now with the Thunder. And I believe that's kind of how everything is going to pretty much work itself out at this point. Let's see. Oh yeah, because we are number 1 seed Denver Nuggets against number 16 seed Brooklyn Nets. Orlando will take on the Lakers and their matchup 8 versus 9. Sacramento and Atlanta 5 versus 12. Minnesota has the 4-13 matchup against Washington. And then Utah, number 2 seed against Charlotte, number 15 seed Phoenix, number 7, and Portland, number 10 seed. And then Miami, number 6, OKC, Thunder, number 11. And then Toronto, number 3, Detroit, 14th seed right now. Oh, don't you dare do this to me. And then Toronto and Detroit, number 3 versus number 14. So that's how the playoffs sets up for this playoff run. And hopefully, because Minnesota missed out on the playoffs last season, hopefully, that does not mean that we're going to miss out this season. I mean, well, we're in, but we'll see just how far we will take it this season. So that will be the interesting part here. So daily view. Where are we? Oh, there we are. So yeah, Iverson and company right there. So we're going to jump it in with, yes, we know that. Well in. And right now is not looking good for our guys here. So we may have to pop in here a little earlier than normal, as Washington really jumped on us early and often. So we'll kind of have to pop in here a little. We're supposed to get some, but nothing's really been coming out as of late. They said we're supposed to get that type of weather later on. So hopefully by the time I get done with tonight's stream, then we'll be done. Is when technically the bad weather is supposed to roll in. So, alright, so game 1, 43-34, just underway here in the second half here. Now the big cat. And he is just going to take that nice assist and score 2 points on it. If there were bad storms, then I wouldn't even be on. I'll put you that way. So good miss as Galloway with nice defense. And Galloway can stroke those threes, but not so much there, as he's going to have to hustle back on offense. And good defense once again. Here at the newly improved Target Center, as so Galloway, a little twist and turn, that's what he really brings to the team, this young man. That nice turnaround jumper. And then Trae Young at the playing the shooting guard position, and then Ramel Lloyd Jr. at the point guard position. A foul on Ramel Lloyd Jr. So his first foul of the game, 43-38. Yes, I don't know if they did not realize that this is a one-and-done series. And Minnesota has not lost a one-and-done since the beginning of this franchise with Thibodeau. Because it was after Thibodeau was fired as the head coach, and then the hiring of Scott Brooks, that the team has just absolutely taken off. Last season being the only really bad year that Minnesota has dealt with. So Galloway, little jumper. Oh, that won't go in. And then quick three for Iverson. And I mean, yeah, he's sporting just a little bit of an injury. And then inside right to the big cat. So nice little assist from Lloyd Jr. to the big cat. Yeah, that's what Lloyd Jr. really gives you and oh, what defense. And Lloyd Jr. And no, not a good shot attempt there, as Trae Young trying to bring the guys back a little bit too soon. We're just in the third period here, so we don't need to start chunking up the bad shots yet. And Garuba with the slam dunk. So 10-point lead for Washington here, and right now so back out to LBJ Jr. As LBJ Jr. over to Ramon Lloyd Jr. inside to the big cat. Look out, not going to block that shot. As he has just been everywhere. So Trae Young with the responsibility of Iverson. Now the matchup between the two, and there's a foul on the big cat, only his first. So he's not nowhere near foul trouble. Cole Anthony averaging 9 points a 9 points a game. And that's a big. And there's the head coach, Scott Brooks, looking on. So one more foul by Thompson, and he will foul out of the game. So 12 points this season for Trae Young. And nice shot there. There's Kobe White, the free agent. And now Houston into the game, and oh my goodness, boy, Anthony just driving it right past Kipning, and that was too easy. Oh, there's a three-pointer. Nice shot by Houston with that nice little afro there. So 54-47, Houston, with the responsibility of Cole Anthony. And boy, that kid is quick, but then he loses the ball. So inside to Kipning. And right now, just nowhere to go for much of anybody. So the big cat still in the game. And the big cat just going to take it in. Oh, can't get that one to go. That's Garuba. As the shot will go in, as Cummings was prepared to grab the rebound there. So White here. So inside to Kipning. Frank Kipning with the nice shot there. 56-49. there's no good. So three-pointer again. Boy, that just rimmed out. Oh, almost a steal. And oh my goodness, Cole Anthony just making his mark in the first round. Oh, bad pass there as they were trying to find Trae Young. And Colby can't finish. And Trae Young gets the three-pointer. So 58-52. Nice job there. Good way to run the break. Run the fast break there, which is what Minnesota likes to do. And a timeout by Washington. So this time they only spend a 20-second timeout. Boy, that's pretty shocking there. So 58-52. Ward in the game now at point. Trae Young still in the game. As Young will pick up his first foul as Ward makes the basket. And right now, yep, the big cat with the nice rebound. So West going to stroke it from three. Nice job there. 5-point lead. Minnesota once again just, with this team never say die attitude of theirs. Ooh, what a shot there by Alexander. Inside the Kepnang, and he can't finish it. So right now, just Gilgeous Alexander and Houston trying to stick with him, and Gilgeous Alexander trying to take advantage of the height advantage, and Thompson can't finish it, and the big cat being right there. Kepnang, no good, and again, just a lot. Oh my goodness, the ability to rebound. And there goes Kepnang again. 2 more points. Nice assist there. And nice steal there. And here goes. And a three-pointer for Trae Young once again. So nice shot there for Trae Young. 5-point lead again. Gilgeous Alexander trying to, and again, nice steal there. Here comes the break, and nice give and go. As Houston giving it up to West. 2 easy points there, and here comes that Minnesota break once again. Here towards the end of the third period, and much rather see them come alive now than towards the end of the game. And there's a slam. That's Garuba just kind of sneaking in behind his man. Now Thompson with the big cat on him. As, good defense there by Thompson, forcing the not so great shot there. Right back there. down the floor and scoring at will. And there goes West once again. I tell you, this kid has been absolutely lights out for us. Yeah, I think the future could be bright with this team, with this lineup down the stretch. Might not be the immediate run, but I think we have immediate future with this team. So final 12 seconds. And Trae Young high off the glass and in. 71-66. Gilgeous Alexander. And that was, oh my goodness, how did he get that one off? With his man draped all over him. So Washington leading at 73-66 here in the first round. They are looking to move on. Minnesota saying no, no. Alright, welcome back everybody, as we are back here in Minnesota. The assist of the game, which goes to Washington on this nice fast break three-pointer. And Gilgeous Alexander nailed early in the third period. But now the starting five back in the game for Minnesota. So you kind of have to figure we're going to be in good help here. So Lloyd Jr., I tell you, this young man is strong. He can post up, he can score, he can do a lot of good stuff. The LBJ Jr. against Shukanev. And right now Shukanev trying to drive past LBJ Jr., finding a lot of resistance. So Houston back out to LBJ Jr. And now Galloway for 3 1/4. Got it. And that's a 2-point lead for Washington. And nice steal by the Big Cat. And so a chance to tie it up here. So right now, I'll tell you, Ramaloy Jr. just absolutely getting hounded here. The Big Cat for 3. Boy, that was, I'll tell you, if that thing goes in. As nice defense by Ramaloy Jr. Now Houston. A little bit of an, LBJ Jr. with a mismatch. Alan Thompson, and he is out of the ball game. That's his 5th foul with only 7 points. As LBJ Jr. recognizing the mismatch, drove it right to the lane, and Thompson fouls out of the game. So that's a little bit of a tough break because he is their man in the middle. Now LBJ Jr. with a chance for the old-fashioned way. And he nails it, no problem. Wizards going to call a timeout here. So 1-point lead for the Timberwolves as the Bullets decide to call a timeout at this point. And try to rephrase try to get everything back in order right now. So right now you have Ramaloy Jr., Houston, Boomer Verde's going to come in just to kind of give the Big Cat a little bit of a breather. That way he's got some tank left for pretty much that near the end of the game scenario, which we need him for in case this game does get any closer. So here goes Ramaloy Jr. dribbling it up. Man, it's just mad skills with the ball here. Knows how to really. So right now, LBJ Jr. with the drive gets the foul from Garuba, his 4th foul. So Washington in some foul trouble right now with Thompson fouling out with 7 points. Garuba picking up his 4th foul, trying to cover LBJ Jr. And the shot rattles in, so tie game once again, and some substitutions coming in. So Alexander will go out, and Cole Anthony comes in, and Michael Porter Jr. will come in at center. The only danger of that is that he is a decent 3-point shooter, so he can stretch the floor just a bit. So LBJ Jr. trying to guard up, and no good there. Guarding up on his man misses. And again, he is just, oh my goodness, who's going to contain this young man? 13 points in the game tonight. Shukanov has 17 in the game tonight. Went right in as he had to shoot over Boomer Verney, the 7'2" center. Oh, and yes, Houston nailing that nice shot as he had the nice screen. Boomer Verney may not get a lot of PT time, especially with you know who backing up the big cat. And there's a nice steal once again. And I tell you, the guys have certainly and here goes. I guess LBJ Jr. was thinking of one step too many here. And now trying to turn it and get it in there, and he does. 15 points for LBJ Jr. And Garuba with the slam, and 3-point lead for the Timberwolves here with 6 minutes left to go in this game. And Houston again can't get the connection there. And right now just absolute coverage. Ramaloy Jr., that's where he comes in so handy. Him being 6'5", he can really help out in the post area too. And now Lloyd Jr. gets the 2. So only 4 points in the game for him. 2 for 3 shooting. Certainly not the same numbers he put up with Indiana and Orlando. But he has really come into this franchise understanding who the guys are on this team and how this team runs. And right now the big 3 is LBJ Jr. Oh, block shot there. LBJ Jr., Trae Young, and of course, and there's a foul on Cecil Galloway, his first. And the Trae Young, LBJ Jr., and the Big Cat are the guys that really are keeping up, or what keep this team going here right now. So Minnesota trying to hang on to this last 4:49. So 3-point lead once again. 5 for 5, 6 for 7 at the free throw line right now. So Ramaloy Jr. So right now, inside out to the Big Cat. Ooh. And thought maybe he might get that, but missed on the 3-point attempt. Cole Anthony being guarded by Iverson being covered. Cole Anthony being covered by Randall Lloyd Jr. Anthony up. Just that big size of you-know-who just disrupting everything right now. So LBJ Jr. And Randall Lloyd Jr. thinking better of that shot attempt there. So inside to the big cat as he has mismatch there. As Clement, just no chance. 13 points, 8 points in the paint for the big cat in this game. He has been absolutely stellar. As Clement, Cole Anthony somehow finds his way. And here goes LBJ Jr. A little pull-up jumper. Can't get that one to go. Normally those are pretty big time. Those are money. So right now Clement. So Chukinov. And then Randall Lloyd Jr. with Anthony. As that will go in for Clement. So 1 point lead here. As we are getting close. As Trae Young, nice shot there. Man just knows how to navigate the floor. So 18 points for Trae Young, 17 for Anthony, and a timeout for Washington. They have one left, so the 2:31 left in this game. A 3-point lead for Minnesota. Washington saw their lead pretty much evaporate, and right now it is anybody's game at this point. So there you see the foul situation for both teams. So Trae Young, 18 points in this game tonight. Yep. So Clement has So slam dunk for Chukinov. And Randall Lloyd Jr. over to Cecil, who has Garuba on him, and we'll tell you, he just easily moves right around them. So 3-point lead once again for Minnesota. Really shut down on those. Nice steal there, and here come the Wolves. And now the big cat. Oh, nice assist from Randall Lloyd Jr. to the big cat. 92-87, Iverson. Not ready to concede defeat yet. Driving the lane. Over to Garuba. Back to Iverson. And a steal there. As nice. 20 points for Trae Young. 94-87. So right now, Washington trying to drive it in. Clement can't get that one to go in. And here come the Wolves once again. Now they're going to pull it out here for Cecil Galloway. So Lloyd Jr. inside to Trae Young. Nice pass, nice assist. And again, once again, Randall Lloyd Jr. really understanding how this team works. And I'd say they are making things go right off the bat here. So now shot is in on the floater. So Junior. Yeah, you are just not going to stick with them too much here. And three-pointer! 10-point lead for Minnesota with 32 seconds. As Trae Young once again with a three. And another timeout for Washington with 29 seconds, 27 on the shot clock. So either way, after this possession, the shot clock will go off. And right now it is anybody's ball game at this point. Yep, we were down 10 in the third period, and I mean, our guys came back, just as this team has done so many times. So West in the game now, along with the big cat. So Iverson trying to get free for a three. And nice steal there over to Boomer. Boomer with the drive. Oh. And then a cheap foul. So 12 seconds left to go here. And then a three-pointer. Got that one in. 99-92. So they will just dribble out the rest of this clock here. And that will be the ball game. 99-92. Minnesota will move on to the next round. Washington, boy, what an effort by Iverson, Cole Anthony, and those guys. But just down the stretch, Minnesota was too good. This five-time champions, and Iverson, he can recuperate with that back injury of his. So once again, the Timberwolves show how it is done. As we check out the stats real quick, Trae Young, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 three-pointers in the game, 9 of 13 shooting for the field goal, 5 for 9 from three-point range, as he was back to his old self again, just ripping those shots in. LBJ Jr., 15 points tonight, and 2 three-pointers in the game, 5 for 9 shooting, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and 1 steal. Karl Anthony Towns, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block shot for the big man from Kentucky, 15-year pro, who he has literally played his entire career with this team. And then Galloway, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal, and Dwayne West, 9 points, 2 steals, had 1 three-pointer in the game. Houston, 7 points, 5 assists tonight, 1 rebound. Kepning, 6 points, no blocks for him. Ramaloy Jr., 4 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and a blocked shot. And that's where this young man really comes into play with his length. He can, he normally averages 11 points a game, but his assist totals is really what helped us out tonight. And then Willis Cummings with a 3 points. He was 3 for 4 from a free throw line with 3 assists. Boomer Verney with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Henry Gomez, Connor, and Leaf did not play in this game, and Shuganov with 19 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, and 1 three-pointer. Cole Anthony, 17 points. Iverson, who is recovering from his injury, 15 points, and he can use the rest of the offseason to recover now, and 6 assists for him. Garuba with 8 points, 9 rebounds, the big 6'10" kid from Spain, and Shea Gilgis. Then Detroit for a good number, and then Washington this season. Then Vin Thompson, 7 points, 11 rebounds, but he did foul out the big 7'2" center from Connecticut, 6-year pro, who has been with Washington from the start. And then Warwick had 6 points. Clement had the 6'10" center from Canada. And then Kobe White, 3 points, 1 assist for him. Michael Porter Jr., 3 points, 2 rebounds. The 12-year pro out of Missouri, who has literally played his entire career with Chicago, signed with Washington in the offseason. And then Dylan Ingram Haywood and Timothy Owalo-Capre did not play for Washington in this game. So, well, yes. Thank you very much. 12-27 for Minnesota in this game from three-point range, and 5 for 8 for Washington in this game. 11 of 13 from the free throw line, 9 of 11, and 13 turnovers was the big part. This is what makes Minnesota's offense go. Getting those turnovers, turning them into points, where Washington, 7 turnovers, Minnesota, but only converted into 2 points off turnovers. Only 2 points for Washington, points off turnovers. And then of the 13 turnovers Washington had, 16 points off those turnovers. So that's really the mainstay of this offense, is forcing those turnovers, getting the quick points right back. So that's what makes this team so dangerous in the postseason. So as let's see, figure out who, as we simulate the rest of this round. Denver and the Lakers will move on. Lakers won their one game with Orlando. Denver beats Brooklyn in theirs. Sacramento defeats Atlanta in theirs. And Minnesota defeats Washington in their one-game playoff over here. Utah losing to Charlotte in their one-game playoff. So the number 2 seed is out. Phoenix won their game against Portland. Miami defeats the Thunder, and Detroit putting the shocking upset over Toronto. So once again, the lower seeds moving on in the tournament. So 1 versus 9, which is the Lakers and Denver. Minnesota and Sacramento, 4 versus 5. Minnesota will have the home court advantage in this matchup. And then you have Phoenix and Charlotte, Miami, and Detroit. So it will either be Denver or LA in the conference finals against either Minnesota or Sacramento in the next round. So that is going to be a big matchup. So Harry Giles and company running the team there. And in the Lakers matchup, you have Bridges and O'Gallagher with Wiley and those guys. So so best of 3 series here. See how the first game is going to go for us here. Hopefully well. Right now, Sacramento hanging on to a lead here, but we are steadily stretching it out here. So 64-55, we'll jump in there. It will be Minnesota. So Minnesota or Sacramento against either the Lakers or Denver. And we already know the history of Denver. We've seen them many times in the 3 times in a row or actually 3 times in the finals. We've battled the Nuggets. They got us the first time. We got them the last 2 times, but this time it will be in the conference finals. So here we go. So game 1. Woo! And Trae Young sees that, drives the lane, can't get that finish, as Hamilton, he lost his grip for just a little bit. So Sacramento, good to see them back in the playoffs once again. Something I remember as a kid, seeing the Kings always in the playoffs. Stevie Hamilton with 2 points there. 20 points for Stevie Hamilton, as he has been. And then this is where, as always, the matchup is really going to favor the Minnesota Timberwolves with the big cat in the middle, because you just don't have Sacramento really just does not have that dominant center. As that will go in for 2 points. So the Kings And the Big Cat with the nice turnaround just kind of rimmed out on us. And then nice rebound for Trae Young. So back out to the Big Cat for three. Oh, can't quite get the finish. And that is 2 easy points there as Trae Young trying to post his best defense. So inside to Galloway, nice passing there as the Big Cat seeing Galloway cut right in behind everybody. So 68-61, next game will be in Sacramento. Ramel Lloyd Jr. picking up his second foul. So substitution, Houston and Young will just switch ends. So Young will go to the shooting guard position. Houston he can either be a shooting guard or he can run the point. So Moreland with LBJ Jr. on him. And Houston right with Howard. Of course, Howard does have the advantage with the height. And now Harry Giles, the 6'10" kid out of Duke. He's not a real dominant kid. Had a stellar career at Duke. And LBJ Jr. for three. So 71-61, nice shot there. As nice steal there once again. Over to Galloway. Driving the lane, look out! LBJ Jr. with a nice assist from LBJ Jr. And that's what we're talking about. Points off turnovers. This is what really makes this offense work. And of course, feeding off the home crowd too. Not too shabby either. Oh yeah, he is. So just a little change around in the lineup right now. Big Cat tonight, 16 points, averaging 11 during the season. 8 of 13 shooting tonight. Now Houston with Hamilton, with the responsibilities of Hamilton, as Ramel Lloyd Jr. and Trae Young getting a little bit of a breather. And here goes Houston for three. Oh, couldn't quite get the bottom of the net that time. So he was just waiting for his man, and there's a foul against the Big Cat. And the first shot goes in. And the second shot rolls in. And again, 2 points. Nothing Harry Giles can do about it. 18 points, 14 in the paint tonight for the Big Cat. He is just absolutely abusing his competition in the middle. And another steal. And this is exactly what we're talking about. Points off turnovers, even though that was well defended by Biddle. And nice steal by West. And right now, nice pass. Oh, Houston could not finish. Still a 12 first. So that will get substitution into the game for West, as he is dealing with a nagging injury right now. So Connor will come in for him. With 1:03 left to go in the game. And the way things are going right now, we might not see and there's a foul. LBJ Jr. his third. So that will put Sacramento in the bonus. So Nick Howard with 10 points now. And 10-point lead. So over to LBJ Jr. Look out. When he gets that airborne, you may as well just duck for cover. So Porter Jr. trying to shake and bake. As Howard, nice 2 points to Harry Giles as he was trying to bring the double. Oh my goodness, quick shot there. No good, but 2 more points. So LBJ Jr. coming in to give him a little bit of assistance here, and 2 points, 20 for the Big Cat, and a timeout for the Kings with 18 seconds left in the game. So the Big Cat certainly being a kind of a Howard Wennington coming in for him. As Wennington shot 3, no good. And and a 3-pointer near the end, and that will do it. So 10-point lead, 10-point win for Minnesota tonight here in Game 1. All they need is that second win, and if they earn it, it will be in Sacramento. So we'll see how, as they travel from Minnesota to Sacramento. Yep. So good win for the Wolves here in the opening game of the second round, as they certainly look good here. Hopefully they can continue the trend on the road. So 20 points for the Big Cat, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and a blocked shot. So he is pretty much back to his old self. Tyson Houston, 11 points. Trae Young, only 10 points tonight. LBJ Jr., 10 points, but a double-double for him. 10 points, 11 assists. Boy, he was really moving the ball around tonight. Galloway with 9 points, 8 rebounds tonight. Raymond Lloyd Jr., 7 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds for the 6'8" point guard from Kentucky. And then Cummings with 5 points, 2 assists. Dwayne West, broken nose is what he suffered in this game. 4 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, and a blocked shot. So hopefully that won't affect him too bad. Kepnang with 2 points, 8 rebounds for him. Boomer Verney had a blocked shot and 1 point. He got the free throw line. Connor did play 1 minute. Hernan Gomez and TJ Leaf did not see this game. And Stevie Hamilton, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for the 6'2" guard from UNLV. Nick Howard, 11 points, kid from St. Francis, New York, 4-year pro also. And Moreland with 10 points, Clark with 9, Chris Wilkes with 7, Harry Giles with 6 points, 4 rebounds tonight. 6'10" kid out of Duke, 12 years, all with Sacramento. And then Tucker with 2 points, Nixon with 2 points, Nathan Biddle, 6'11" kid from Oregon, did not score any. And then Kevin Porter Jr. from USC, 11-year pro out of USC, did not score any in this game. So, they're going to get some key things going on here. They gotta have key guys in order to do what needs to be done. So both teams ended the night with 9 3-pointers, 9 of 20 for Sacramento, 9 of 22 for Minnesota. And Minnesota did not get to the foul line a whole lot, which they like to do. 2 for 4 with only 50% shooting, but once again, points off turnovers, 10-9, but only 4 points off turnovers for Sacramento, where Minnesota had 10 off their 9 turnovers, 10 points off the 9 turnovers. So once again, that coming into fruition once again. Points off turnovers, just definitely how our head coach Scott Brooks really, he wants his team running and scoring on those turnovers. Does not want a really bad shot opportunity. So as Minnesota heads to the next round, and will this be the clincher game? Or will we be staring at we'll jump in real fast. 59-42, Sacramento in the lead. So it looks like what was working in Minnesota, not quite working in Sacramento. So we'll see how the rest of this game goes here. Yeah, sometimes home court advantages play a huge part in these playoffs. And Sacramento crowd, I remember the Sacramento Kings LA Lakers rivalry that they had during the playoffs, during the Lakers run at the title. Those games were major. I mean, Sacramento, that was a loud place. So the second free throw goes in, 60-42. Oh, Cecil Galloway, nice rebound by the Big Cat. And Galloway going to try it again. Nice three-pointer there, 60-45. So Biddle matching up with the Big Cat. So Houston. And there's 2 points there for Nick Howard. So the first time we've been at the Golden One Center for Sacramento since we started this whole franchise, because Sacramento's not exactly been in the playoffs a whole lot. And the Big Cat just going to stroke it from mid-range, and boy, he is very good from that area. So 62-47. And there's a block shot by the Big Cat, and once again, that off turnovers, Ramon Lloyd Jr. for 2 points. And Clark bringing the ball up. Now the Big Cat once again proving to be an absolute force inside. And there's a three-pointer for Sacramento. As we head down to the and the Big Cat against Biddle, and absolute no matchup there with Biddle and the Big Cat. As that shot goes off, and that will end the third period. So 65-51, Minnesota is in trouble a bit, but we've seen Minnesota turn around before. Now welcome back to the Golden One Center here in Sacramento, California, where the Kings are enjoying a 65-51 lead. As you can see, the passing has been pretty spot on for Sacramento in this game, and we need to really turn it around. So here goes Sacramento inbounds. Clark nursing, and I tell you, everybody seems to be kind of nursing something of an injury on either side of the thing. Iverson dealing with his back issue in the first game of the playoffs, and nice steal there for Galloway. Not going to fool this man, and the Big Cat just take that right in. Galloway will get credit for the assist as the Big Cat just flushed it home. Yeah, Sacramento, I would say their weakness is that center position. They got plenty of shooting ability on the guards and the wings. Just the center position, just a little bit weak for them right now. I mean, not to say Giles isn't a good player, just he's not that majorly dominant center. Now the Big Cat here in the turnaround again. Biddle just absolutely nothing he can do. So Sacramento's still up by 12. So Kepnang, this is where Sacramento really comes in handy with the quick strike. Kepnang with the nice rebound though. And Ramaloy Jr. with the nice drive cuts it down to a 10-point lead here. And somebody forgot their assignment there. And that was 2 easy points. So LBJ Jr. looking to come back into the game. And Lloyd Jr. once again, man knows no fear driving that lane. He knows he's going to get the contact. So Howard with Kepnang on him. And there's a quick, oh my goodness, how did that? So Big Cat with 3 fouls in this game. And it's 72-59. As LBJ Jr. a little short on the attempt. And 3-pointer, no good there. As LBJ Jr. stepped on the foul line trying to twist and turn. So Sacramento will get the ball right back. And things just don't seem to be panning out well here. And there, 2 points is Howard again. So Sacramento with a huge lead here. And Randall Lloyd Jr. for 3. That his best shot. And there's a nice rebound for LBJ Jr. And my goodness, boy, he twists and turns with the best of them, but can't finish it. And there's a quick. And now out on the break. Houston, oh, he still couldn't finish it. And now the Big Cat for 3. And I mean, the struggles are continuing here. And a 3-pointer there. No good. So Houston for 3 got that one. Finally. Yeah, if you're talking about Sacramento, yes, they look very different at home. If you're talking about our Timberwolves, yes, they look absolutely rough. Oh, and Nick Howard with 15 points in the first half, 7 in the second, and not a great pass there. So Trae Young will come in for Houston as our starting 5 are now in the game, down by 12 points. And the Kings will call a timeout. So both teams with 3 timeouts left. 12-point lead for Sacramento. And with the Big Cat with 3 fouls, you have to be a little wary of the foul situation. If you picked up number 4, no doubt either Verney or Kepney will come in and relieve him, give him some minutes, give him some time to reset everything. And what a block there for Galloway. And there's a quick 2 points there. So 10-point lead now. Ramaloy Jr. completes the fast break off the block shot by Galloway. Yeah, Galloway's got some length on him. So Hamilton trying to get past Ramaloy Jr. As there's a quick foul. LBJ Jr. his first foul. So Nick Howard 22 points tonight. And it just seems like certain guys don't do as well at our place, but then they just go off at home. And Nick Howard's one of those guys, only scored 6 points in the first game, and has really just torched it up here in game number 2. And there's a foul on LBJ Jr. Clark with his first foul. And the head coach of Sacramento not happy with that call. And LBJ Jr. missing the first one. Gotta have those, especially here in this period, the 4th and final. So Ramaloy Jr. sticking with CV. And now Galloway sticking with Howard. So Wilkes having some issues here, and there's number 4 on the Big Cat with 4:56 left to go here in this game. So Boomer Verney, the 7'2" Australian, will come in and give him a little bit of a breather. And Galloway and company are still in the game. So 2 for 2. Now Lloyd Jr. and he drives in 2 easy points there. No, certainly no defense. 17 points for Ramaloy Jr. as he is having a stellar game here in game number 2 of the playoffs. After having pretty much not so stellar first 2 games of the playoffs. And Hamilton was hoping for an open 3. And that certainly did not work out. But nice pass for the 2 points. As LBJ Jr. say this young man knows how to drive the lane. And that was probably part of our shooting woes in the first half, shooting only 38%. Not going to win many games shooting that horribly. And what a roll there. Lloyd Jr. into the teeth, gets his own rebound. Galloway for 3, got it. So Ramaloy Jr. with the nice assist, still a 10-point lead here for Sacramento. So Minnesota is certainly not caving in yet. As Biddle for 3, no good there. As LBJ Jr. 3-pointer for him, and no shot there. Harry Giles with the rebound. Hamilton trying to drive it. As Young right there, Boomer Verney with the rebound there. So still a 10-point lead for Sacramento. As pull-up jumper, no good for Ramel Lloyd Jr. And now Clark. So right now Sacramento knows time is on their side. And there's a foul as Verney picks up his first foul as Harry Giles just slams it. Yep, they just don't miss. So the Big Cat back in the game. And there's a quick timeout by Minnesota, so they will use a timeout here with 2:07 left in the game. So right now, I think the big question would be, can they, can the guys do what needs to be done here down the stretch? So TJ Leaf coming into the game, kind of giving Galloway a little bit of a breather. 24 points for Nick Howard tonight. Like I said, just one of those games where you have key guys just going off. Now Lloyd Jr. with the drive. 2 points, just too strong. Clark, nothing he could do. So 19 points for Ramel Lloyd Jr. Stevie Hamilton bringing the ball up, giving up quite a bit of size. And Giles, no good there. Nice defense by the Big Cat. As right now, nice 2 points there for Trae Young. 84-76 here as there's Minnesota's starting to dredge it back just a little bit. As Hamilton, he was literally left wide open, and there's a nice give and assist there to Ramel Lloyd Jr. to Trae Young. And again, Minnesota making that move once again. As nice defense again. As the Big Cats certainly making things tough for everyone around the rim. And there's 2 points for Giles with 46 seconds left here in the game. So Young for three. Boy, stroking it from deep. And there's a quick foul, only the second one on Ramel Lloyd Jr., but yep, might have to. So go the full three here. So Hamilton, 15 points, 4 for 9 shooting from the field. So Young again for 3, no good there. TJ Leaf trying to provide some defense there, and he'll commit his first foul with 15 seconds left in the game. And there's number 2. So Lloyd Jr. for 3, strokes that one from deep. And there's a foul, 10 seconds, so second foul. So, quick fouls here. And Porter Jr. gets that one to go in. And 2 for 2. So, I tell you, Sacramento's not missing much here down the stretch. Ramaloy Jr. again, no good there. And that will effectively end the game. So Sacramento will tie the series up 1-1 as they will head back to Minnesota. So the Golden One Palace crowd did it for them here tonight as Sacramento stays alive in the series, winning a very crucial. The series is over. So heading back to Minnesota for Game 3. And what has absolutely been a very good series so far. Now, I just did not think that Minnesota was just going to roll over them. So Ramaloy Jr. tonight, 22 points, 18 for Trae Young, 6 assists. Lloyd Jr. at 4 assists. Galloway at 13. Karl Anthony Towns, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 block shots in the game. He was huge once again, just not much on the scoring end. Houston with 10 points, 4 assists. LBJ Jr. a little bit of a lull for him tonight. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 for 10 shooting tonight. He was certainly not at his absolute best tonight. Boomer Verne, 2 points, 2 rebounds for him. Kepnig, 1 point, 4 rebounds, 1 assist in the game. Cummings had 4 rebounds. Herman Gomez did play, and so did Leaf, West, and Connor did not play in this game. And then Nick Howard, 24 points. Hamilton with 18. Biddle with 12. Biddle with 12 points tonight. Wilkes with 11. Porter Jr. with 9. Moreland, Clark. Giles only 4 points tonight, 8 rebounds. And when you're having to deal with the man himself, yeah, that could be a major problem when scoring when you're having to deal with the big cat tonight. So overall, yeah, it'll probably be a home and home series. And once again, Sacramento just getting to the free throw line a ton tonight. 20-23, 6 for 8 for Minnesota, as the whistles were certainly not live and going when Minnesota drove the lane. They seemed to be more live when Sacramento drove the lane. So no doubt heading back home once again for game number 3. So who is going to join us? It looks like we have a 1-point lead at halftime. And of course, we're getting out to that customary lead once again, with Sacramento just hanging on here. And now they're cutting it to 4 points, so we'll jump in real fast as they did hit a 3-pointer to cut the lead to 4 points. So we're going to jump in, see how our team is doing. Mike gets home just in time for the last game. For the last game of this series, yes. Very true. Yes, exactly. At least they're ahead right now. So back home in Minnesota, here at the Target Center, a newly improved Target Center after it went through a bit of a remodel after the last playoffs. They had this new floor since last season. So Galloway, nice maneuver there. Nick Howard, nothing he can do on that end. And Giles all by himself. Yeah. Yeah, not the last game of the night. So Houston for 3, no good there. And And there's a quick foul on Howard. LBJ Jr. guilty of the foul. And a chance for the three-point play. Once again, Nick Howard just proving to be an absolute pill in this series so far. Not so much in the first game. But he has been an absolute challenge, and he was an absolute challenge in the second game. Now LBJ Jr. for three. Nice assist from Trae Young Jr. Trae Young. Everybody's a junior. So Giles with the big cat on him. So Howard, nice defense once again by our Timberwolves. And Trae Young having to deal with Moreland, who is a little bit of a matchup nightmare. Howard with Galloway guarding him, no good there. And then Trae Young, Galloway. And this young man has certainly blossomed into a really good player for us. So 53-47. As again, Karl Anthony Towns falling asleep on the job here. Giles gets 2 more points off the slam. And here goes Houston driving the lane. No good there. And then Houston reaching in, trying to create the steal. Picks up his 3rd foul. Yeah, junior team. So Giles that time did not quite have the matchup he wanted. And out of bounds there. A little give and go, but not so much there for Howard as he was trying to cut across the other way. It steps on the out of bounds line. So there you see the fans with their all-in playoff C-shirts. So 3-pointer for LBJ Jr. And again, look at this man right there with the rebounds. 55-49. So Moreland, who is a very good 3-point shooter for Sacramento, not taking advantage of the height difference. And there's a quick foul. Houston, his 4th. And Hamilton with the shot in, and West will come in. Hopefully his broken nose has healed up, since he did not play any in the second game. No, he's still nursing that broken nose. So Galloway back over to, and again, the big cat right there for the rebound. So 57-51. Now Hamilton having to deal with West here, and there's a quick foul. West, his 1st foul. And Minnesota needs to be careful. You don't want to put Sacramento in a opportunity to put them on the free throw line. And there's a quick steal. And this is where this offense comes alive so well. Points off turnovers. So Trae Young with the nice 2 points. And Moreland just absolutely stoned by the big cat. And there's a quick foul. Trae Young picking up his 2nd foul. And Biddle gets that one to roll in. And Trae Young with a little pull-up jumper. Nice shot there, and it's 61-54. And there's a quick foul, and Young picking up his third foul right now. And shot is up and good, so 61-57. So Ramon Lloyd Jr. looking to as the Big Cat. Nice rebound for Trae Young. And three-pointer for LBJ Jr. No good. Nice steal by Galloway. Once again, West bringing the ball up here. Oh, Howard. And, oh boy, that rims in and out. So some good post moves, just not the great finish. So 9 points in the first half, 8 points here in the second half for LBJ Jr. as he is certainly not having, I mean, he's having a decent game, just not really decent half. And 2 more points for Sacramento, certainly not quitting at this point. And there's a little floater and in. So 17 points for Nick Howard as he just refuses to just go away. And, well, there's an illegal screen on the Big Cat. Then he's saying, well, I got hit too. So Ramon Lloyd Jr. will come in for Trae Young, who has 3 fouls at this point. And you don't need your best shooter sitting on the bench. And Moreland with a little assist to himself. And the game is tied up here. So the Timberwolves know they are going to be in for a scrap here. And Lloyd Jr. with a nice three-pointer. 66-63. Not his strong suit, even though he can hit threes. It's not his most dominant portion of his game. Where Trae Young, yes, he can stretch the threes and hit the big shots like Stephon Curry did for Golden State so many seasons ago. And there's a nice slam dunk for the Big Cat. And again, Giles just absolutely overmatched against the big man. So right now, Stevie Hamilton, three-pointer from Moreland again. 69-68. The Kings with their first lead tonight. And what a move here. And there's a foul. And it does not roll in. So Biddle picking up his 4th in this game. So 2:24 left to go in the game. Yep, very overmatched indeed. And like I said, Sacramento's got some decent centers. They don't have any dominant centers. And 2 for 2. So 70-69 here. Moreland with Ramon Lloyd Jr. on him. As that is a quick slam and go. As he just kind of, G. Moreland caught that screen and just took it the rest of the way. And, oh, don't know if he was trying to get to the Big Cat. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, massive slam there. So 73-70. As right now, nice. Oh, my goodness. Good pass, just not the great finish by West. And there's 2 more points. And right now, Sacramento on an absolute tear. And Timberwolves going to call a timeout here with 1:32 left in the game. So Sacramento, yep, refusing to go away here. So G. Moreland, I'd say he's been a challenge for the team to deal with tonight. He has certainly played his heart out tonight. And driving in against Giles. Nice finish. Second foul on Harry Giles. And second foul on Harry Giles tonight, so a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And in it goes. Oh, Hamilton, no good there. So right now they are really defending up on the three. As Biddle for 2 points. As three there, no good for Trae Young. As no good there. So again, and a three-pointer there for Sacramento. Right out of the corner. And 2 quick points there. 5-point lead for Sacramento. And there's a foul. 4th foul on Trae Young. And the rumblings are kind of starting here in Minnesota here. So 3, oh my goodness. And a big cap with a nice finish. 82-77. Good steal there. And a nice slam. So Trae Young trying to, and that will do it for Trae Young as he will foul out of this game as they had no choice but to foul. Yeah, exactly. Where was the defense? So Minnesota will take a timeout here. 84-79, win or go home. And it looks like Sacramento is going to be moving on unless they can really get something going here the last few minutes here. Now this is not been what they generally like to do. So the big cat for 3, pull, bank shot. 80. So the big cat just kind of stripping it from downtown, bank shot. And it's 2-point lead once again with 6 seconds left to go in the game. No doubt once again they'll have to they will have to foul to stop the clock here. And West will come in for Houston. So 2 guys foul out for And Stevie Hamilton. Oh, as that one just barely rolls in. And he hits both. So down to the final seconds. West for three. No good. And hard to believe, but we are out in the second round for the second time in 3 years. Now, we lost in the second round to the Lakers during the Lakers' run to the title. We didn't even make the playoffs last season with our 12-17 record, and then we lose in the second round once again. So for the second time in 3 years, we go down in the second round. So for Minnesota, well, a crushing end to the year. LBJ Jr. with 19 points. Karl Anthony Towns with 19 points and a block shot and 2 steals in the game. Boy, he was huge in that fact. Lloyd Jr. 13 points, 6 assists, a steal and a block. Trae Young 13 points for him. Only 2 3-pointers in for him tonight. 2 for 7 shooting from 3 range. Galloway with 10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals for Galloway, including this nice little jumper here, or a little drive inside, in which he finished it off nicely. Kepney with 4 points and a block. Cummings with 2, Hernan Gomez with 2, Houston with no points, Boomer Verney, and West playing with his broken nose. And TJ Leaf did not play in the game. And G. Moreland, big play man from Cincinnati. 19 points, Nick Howard 19, Hamilton with 16 tonight. And then Wilkes with 8, Porter Jr. with 7, Henry Giles with 6 points, 12 rebounds for him tonight. And Biddle with 5 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for the big 6'11" kid from Oregon, as he really played well. Clark with 2 points, 6 rebounds, playing on that twisted right ankle, so no doubt that did affect him a bit tonight. And the fact that he had some pretty low numbers in the running tonight, so just not our best tonight. Sacramento once again getting to the foul line more than we did, and the Timberwolves are out of the playoffs once again. Second time in 3 years we lose in the second round. So it'll be Denver. Denver took care of the Lakers in 2 straight, and then Phoenix winning their series, and Miami and Phoenix. Miami winning their series against Detroit. So big question here is who's going to move on to the next round. Sacramento sweeps Denver 3-0, and Miami sweeps Phoenix 3-0. So Miami and the Kings are going to be in the finals. And then who is going to win the finals? The Miami Heat. So the Heat win the championship once again with Zion Williamson averaging 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, 1 block, as the Miami Heat win the championship, which is their first title in quite a while. So let's kind of take a look at the history. Yeah, the Heat have not won a title since 2012-2013 when they beat the Spurs. And then the last time they were in was 2013-14 when they lost to the Spurs. And then after that, you had a major run of Golden State, Cleveland, and all that type of thing. But the Miami Heat was Zion Williamson, the MVP in that series, beating Sacramento in 6 games. So nicely done there. So as we take a look at the player retirements, Kyrie Irving decides to call it a career, 38 years old, 18 years in the league, as he calls it a career, as he only averaged, as he only had 26 points, 11 assists this season, as he rolled up over 13,715 points and 3,347 assists. Should have been the Timberwolves, huh? Now, as you can see, Kyrie Irving came up with Cleveland and then bolted for Boston for 2 years and then was with the Clippers all that time. So Victor Oladipo also calling it a career. Bradley Beal, Otto Porter, T.J. Warren, Damian Lillard calling it a career. As he played 15 years in the league, 39 years old, came up in 2012-13 with Portland, and last time he played for Portland was 2026-27. So he's been on the free agency list quite a while. And Joel Bolomboy will call it a career. Man, 36 years old, kind of a journeyman. Went from Utah to Milwaukee to Detroit for a couple years, LA for 1, Washington for 3, Boston, Atlanta for a couple years, Chicago, and then Chicago is where he finished up at. Rondé Hollis Jefferson calls it a career. Henry Ellison, Jamal Murray, Alan Williams, Marcus Smart, Emmanuel Mudiay, Denzel Valentine, Dante Stevenson, Nerlens Noel calls it a career at 36 years old, only 9 years in the league. And then Greg Brown, Alex Antetokounmpo calls it a career. And then Jalen Lecque. And then, let's see, Wembanyama calls it a career. Dakari Johnson, Isaac Bonga. Only 5 years in the league, but not a very long career for him. Came up with New Orleans, and then Portland, and then Philly. Last 2 seasons he played. So, and then another familiar name, Trey Jones, decided to call it a career. And then Matthew Ellis came up with Minnesota, but a lot of, so Kyrie Irving calling it a career. Oladipo, no, let's see, so no jersey retirements, so kind of surprised, no jersey retirements this time. Check out the league meetings here. Yep, abolished the luxury tax, yes. I abolished that sucker. Let's see, can we replace anything else? Actually, we are going to pass that one. Opposing teams will enter a 1-on-1 bonus after 5 team fouls and a full bonus after 10. So that is not a bad 1-on-1 situation. But abolish the luxury tax, yes. No penalty for exceeding the salary cap. Most definitely. We are going with that. Because right now we're just in absolutely cap. Absolute disasters, cap everything. Alright, so no changes there. Staff signing. Do we need to make any changes here? Nope. We don't. We still have Scott Brooks for 2 more years. Yep, so maybe the next year. So Scott Brooks. So I have a year left on William James. But Scott Brooks is our head coach for right now. So we're just going to skip on ahead here. And we have a pretty decent little lineup here. We have Ramon Lloyd Jr., Trae Young, LBJ Jr., Cecil Galloway, and then, of course, the big cat in the middle. So we're really not doing too terrible in that fact. So as we come up to the NBA draft, the mock drafts right now, who could we possibly be snatching up, maybe? Let's see, Emmanuel Sonnet. He's a 6'10" small forward with a contract. pretty young, but a lot of work with him, if possible. And then, let's see, what about the second round? They're predicting Zach Lyons, who is very good from deep. But not that good on the low blocks or anything like that. So we'll have to see how things kind of work out for us here in the draft. So we're going to go ahead and skip past the draft and draft. So we got Christian Moncrief, 6'5", kid out of North Carolina State. 72 overall. Frank Jeffries, 6'6", kid out of Duke, shooting guard. And then Brooke Seymour. So yeah, we don't want to be too piddled down with a ton of other things right now. So Moncrief and Jeffries, welcome to the team. And then we'll take a look at the options here. Boomer Verney, team option with him, 7'2" center. But we'll go ahead and give him his Drevin Duncan decided to accept his deal, his player option with the Clippers. Porzingis decided to decline his. So that is a little bit of a surprise that he didn't want to finish out in he did not want to finish out in New York. So maybe he's looking to really and Wendell Carter Jr. also declining his option, as he's been with Washington the last since the beginning of his career. So, and G. Moreland accepting his 2-year option with Sacramento. So maybe we got some work to do. So maybe we got some possibilities here. Qualifying offers right now. No, we're not going. Yes, we're going to keep Cecil. Stuart Connor, Boyd Wesley. We're not offering Stuart Connor, any of those guys. We'll see if we can kind of build here. Alright, so let's see who maybe, just maybe, looks like our biggest thing. Let's see, point guards. Who could we possibly? We still do have a ton of money, still tied up many other ways right now. Let's see the offers for him. None for Shamari Pons right now. He is decent at the 3-pointer, so see if he'll accept a 2-year deal from us. And then Porzingis, does he have any offers? Only one from the next 4 years. Unrestricted free agent right now. Yep, we can't afford him. Yeah, we wouldn't even be able to afford Tajon Bridges right now, so that's kind of just how we're kind of in right now. See, Josh Hart, yes, he's been part of our team. He has one offer right now. Let's see, possibly 2 years. He was a decent player for us. Wouldn't say he scorched the net. And Jaleel Okafor with, oh boy, a lot of offers for this young man. We can't afford that. Good grief. Yeah, we're just in. Yeah. Yeah, we'll hang on to Ramel Lloyd Jr. We'll renounce on GJ Leaf. And we'll renounce the rights on Joel Embiid. Alright, so let's see. Yep, renouncing the rights on Boomer. No, we're not going to renounce the rights on Houston. He's still a decent player for us. Hard to say. He's 34. Well, he still has some things to kind of do for us, so I think that would be a good thing for us. Augustine, power forward center, no. Alright, so let's see. Lamont West, okay. Sign him, keep everybody else pretty much like it is right now. Hold the rest of them. No. Boy, we just gotta we offered them a free game ball. Well, the problem is our team is just so the bad news is we are just so littered in cap half our team is, with just contracts and just rough. Oh, good. We'll sign. Let's see. Connor Mobley, Devin Robinson. No. We'll sign Timothy. All right. So player progression. So Towns kind of going down a little bit. Young, Galloway, Houston. So not too bad. I mean Towns is getting there, but he's still able to do what needs to be done. Skip past the Summer League, and we still have our core guys. So LA will be the site of the All-Star game this year, and I'll generate the rookies. Alright, so advance to the next season, and we'll see what we're looking at for our roster this year. So we got Young, Houston, Shamari Pons, and Wayne Waltz Felder. And then we have Dwayne West, Christian Moncrief, and Frank Jeffries. LBJ Jr. once again. Willis Cummings backing him up and then Dion Ross down in the G League. And then Cecil Galloway, Lamont West, and then Turner Gomez coming back for another season at 35 years old. And then, of course, the Big Cat and Frank Kempning in the middle. And that's pretty much where, as we take a look at the starting rotation. Okay, so we do have room for another man if we need it. So let's see, centers, Homer Hansen. There's Bernie. Yeah, just a lot of so right now, yeah, Hernan Gomez willing to re-sign with the team for next season. Felder ineligible, and LBJ Jr. is undecided at this point. So we take a look at salary cap. Carl Anthony Towns in his last year of his deal. Same thing for Trey Young. LBJ Jr. is 2 more years. Galloway has 4 years, and then a player option at the end of that 5th year. Houston 3 years, Kepning 3 years, and then Lamont West 3 years. Cummings has 1 more year and a 2-year team option. Pons 2-year deal. West 2-year team option. Same thing for Moncrief and Jeffries, our youngsters, and then Felder, and then Ross, Hernan Gomez. Clay Thompson last year, his contract will be on our books. Quincy O'Keefe 3 more years on the books, and Cal Mucci has another 5 years on our books. So as you can see, luxury tax room is gone, but salary cap room is just murder right now. We are in the negative. So, yeah, we are just we are just going to be in a little bit rough in here. So 2 more years with Scott Brooks as our head coach. So we're doing pretty good. Alright. So the big question at this point is, how will our guys do this start of the season? Hopefully our guys can do well. So let's see. No, not going to offer a trade right off the bat here. So hopefully we can build. Yep, nowhere to go but up. No. Nope. Now Kepning has been a very good player for us, so we're not we are not letting go of that. No, we're not going to let the picks for players happen here. The fact that you continue to offer, oh boy, no, we're not going to go with that one. So first game we're going to kind of check in on here tonight. San Diego Surf coming to Minnesota to play with our guys here tonight. So we'll see how our guys do here tonight with the San Diego Surf. And they have Marion White, Earl Timberlake, Daniel Sparks, Jabari Parker, and Georgios Papagonos. So we're coming in the game 2-2, as we have most of our guys intact right now. So let's check out where we're at right now. So Quinn will start tonight at the as he has a higher end. LBJ Jr. Houston, yeah, I would say overall our shooting guard position, probably not going to be our strong suit, but we'll have to see. So the serve coming into tonight's ball game here in Minnesota here at the Target Center. And there you see the lineup: White, Timberlake, Sparks, Parker, and Papagianos against Young, Quinn, James Jr., Galloway, and then Carl Anthony Towns. So the big, of course, the big matchup is the Big Cat against Papagianos. So here comes the lineup once again. So Timberlake, and there's an easy slam dunk for two. So Papagianos. So inside to the Big Cat here, and again just El Fuego on those 2 points. And ooh, Galloway, nice defense there. And here goes LBJ Jr., and he's fouled by Daniel Sparks, his first foul. So LBJ Jr. will miss the first one. So far he's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists a game. And gets that one to go in. So 3-2. Yeah, but I would say he is he is a center nightmare. And the fact that he covers so much territory there, the tip goes away from him, but Papagianos puts it in for 2 points. And the Big Cat, 2 points there. Nice assist to Trae Young. Trae driving the lane and found his man at the right time. The White right now trying to drive past Trae Young. His matchup is actually in Trae Young's favor. And bad shot there by San Diego. And here goes Quinn, who can stroke the three ball. So inside to Galloway here, and 2 points, even with Papagianos there in the middle. So no fear. Jabari Parker inbounding it to Sparks. And there's, almost a steal, and is a steal. Quinn driving it, gets fouled, and the shot goes in. So Timberlake gets credited on the foul. And there's 2 easy points. So 10-4, San Diego down by 6 points here. And a timeout by the Surf with a Minnesota up 10-4. Head coach has seen enough of this little run here, so he wants to get his team reset. And good defense there, and nice block shot by you-know-who. And now Galloway, can't finish that one. But nice steal there for Galloway. And now the matchup, Parker versus LBJ Jr. And 2 easy points there as LBJ Jr. just too much speed for Jabari Parker. So right now a lot of and there's a foul on Galloway, his first. And the shot goes in, so 2 for 2 at the free throw line, 12-6. And there's a shot just off for the Big Cat as he was trying to bring the team back here. And good defense. And now comes LBJ Jr. And that three-pointer, nice stroke there for Quinn. So good assist to Trae Young. And good defense there as they certainly clogged up the lane perfectly there. And now Trae for 3, no good there. Now Parker trying to drive against Galloway. Gets his own rebound though. And there's a quick foul. As Sparks picks up the foul on LBJ Jr. So Trae Young will come out and Tyson Houston will come in. And there's 2 easy points for Timberlake. Now Houston for 3. Can't get that one to go in. And nice block there on Timberlake by Quinn, but nice recovery and good 2 points there for Timberlake. 2 for 5 shooting in the game so far. So 15-10 lead right now. Quinn for 3 again, as he gets himself open for the nice three-pointer. Houston with a nice assist. So 18-10 here. And the big question is just how well will this team do down the stretch here. Can't leave them open. And a 3. So 21-10. And a time out by the Surf. As we move ahead into the action here, looks like the Surf trying to make this a ball game here. So 71-62 as we jump to the 4th period. And LBJ Jr. look out. And Galloway thought he had the perfect position to so Papaganos with the Big Cat on him. And Timberlake just underneath the And there's another chance at a three-pointer there, but no good. Jabari Parker taking the rebound away from Galloway. And there's 2 points. So Timberlake once again. And here goes Young, and oh my goodness, some contact there, but no foul called. And now Parker trying to drive against Galloway, no good there. Good rebound for LBJ Jr. And there's a foul. Nice scoop, and nice two-pointer there for the Big Cat. So Kepning, who was due to come in form, will have to wait just a little bit longer. And the stroke is true. So 74-66. 7:40 left to go in this game. Has nice steal again. Nice strip by Quinn. And three-pointer. My goodness, he is on fire tonight. So Wilkes bringing the ball up here. Battle of the headbands tonight, Quinn and Wilkes. And then Parker, as he can't finish, but Pampaganos does on the rebound. So good driving lane here, and the Big Cat. Nice finish, nice assist. Trey Young once again. Yeah, Quinn is hot right now. He has just been stripping the net solid. Oh, what a block there by the Big Cat. Once again, Wilkes trying to float her. And the Big Cat right there to shut it down. And again, the Big Cat coming up with the sweet rejection. And LBJ Jr. So 4.7 rebounds for Jabari Parker, only shooting 2 for 10 in this game. He is certainly not having a stellar night. As Timberlake with the 2 easy points there. No, three-pointer for the Big Cat. And again, once again, the assist to Trey Young. As he is certainly moving that ball around well. Yeah, he had to play. He played a little bit back up in starting role with Brandon Lloyd Jr. Galloway picking up the foul, his third. So 12-point lead. Quinn with the drive here, can't finish it. And again, Kepning at the table to hopefully report in. And there's so timeout by the Timberwolves so that they can get Kepning in the game, give the Big Cat a little bit of a breather here. So 85-75, the serve trying to climb back into this whole thing. What? Alright, so substitutions coming into the game now. So Trey Young. And there's a nice shot by Trae Young. Nice little floater, 13 points tonight, shooting 50% of his first foul. So he was trying to get that steal from Timberlake. So Papagiannis, and of course, and there's an easy slam dunk by Timberlake. Just kind of took the play how it was drawn up and just went with it. And now, and 2 points there for LBJ Jr. So 11 points. Sparks has 10 points in the matchup between those two. And third foul on Trae Young. So 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. So Marion White with 6 points, 2 for 6 shooting tonight. That gives him 7. As he goes 2 for 2. And that not going to get there. So West, good defense by Timberlake. And there's a nice block by Kepnang. Once again, I tell you, this young man continues to just absolutely impress us. He has been an absolute fantastic player, filling in for the Big Cat at times. Now, hard to say if, you know, towards the end of the Big Cat's career, if he's going to be that everyday type center, but maybe we'll find him in the next draft. So Marion White scores that one. Has the lead down to 7. And here goes, and there's a foul on Papagiannis, his third. So Trae Young will go to the free throw line. So upcoming schedule for the Serve, the Rockets, the Knicks on the road, and the Magic, and the Cavs, all road games. So they have a bit of a killer road trip ahead of them. So there's the first. And 2 for 2 for Trae Young. So once again, he has been solid at the free throw line tonight. And nice steal. Oh, would have been a nice steal. But LBJ Jr. just as he was thinking of giving up the ball, steps on the line there. So the Surf will call a timeout here with 2:56 left to go here. Alright, so into the timeout here goes so Jabari Parker trying his best maneuvers here. And I tell you, Kepnang knows how to fill that lane correctly, and he's learned a lot from the big man himself on how to play that defense. Galloway for 3, got it! And again, Trae Young with the nice setup on the assist, and the Big Cat looking to come back in the game. So Galloway forcing Parker to get rid of it. And LBJ Jr. foul on Galloway. That will be his 4th foul. He's got 13 points in the game, 4 fouls. And Jabari Parker at the free throw line here. So substitutions, Quinn and the Big Cat back in the game, trying to take it home. The stretch run is last 2:10. of the game. 10-point lead here for the 10-point lead for the Timberwolves. So nothing there. So don't force any bad shots here. And here goes. Oh, there's the fourth foul on Papaganos. And Trae Young will go to the free throw line once again. So 15 points tonight, 7 assists for Trae Young tonight, 16. And make that 17. So 95-83. So White, and that is a turnover. And there's, oh, nice finish as White picks up his fourth foul. And you can only do so much against LBJ Jr. when he is going as fast as he was. So 98-83. Right now they are just making, and the surf just sparks in the game now, and Papaganos finishes it up 85-98 in favor of the Timberwolves here. And there's a foul on Timberlake, his fourth. So that puts Minnesota in the bonus. And you know, Scott Brooks likes what he sees so far, except for our man missing the free throw. So 1 for 2. And there's a nice steal once again. Quinn head of steam, and he's fouled, and Timberlake's done for the game, his 5th foul. So once again, the points off turnovers. And again, so Craig Quinn tonight, 15 points, 3 for 5 from 3-point range. And boy, and there's a quick foul by the Big Cats. So both teams are in the bonus. 49 seconds left. And Trae Young for 3. Can't find the bottom of the net, as the fans want taco night. As that is nice defense there. So quick timeout by the Timberwolves to get in the bench here for the last 25 seconds, with exactly 25 seconds on the shot clock. Yep, all but over at this point. So everybody kind of getting in their reps here in just for this last few minutes here. Actually, we'll bring in Moncrief. So Shamari Pond's in the game also. As West, nice maneuver there. And there is free tacos tonight. So shot there, no good. Rebound by you-know-who, and that's the ball game. So Minnesota 101-85. The Timberwolves pretty much proved to be pretty dominant in this matchup. Tonight, as I tell you, a lot of good things happening with the team so far. So Trae Young with 17 points, 7 assists tonight. Very well done. He really moved the ball around well. Ray Quinn with 15 points, the 5-year pro out of Florida State. Started out with Washington, then 1 year with LA, and now this season with us. And then LBJ Jr., 14 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. And Galloway with 13 points. Carl, the Big Cat, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 3 block shots. Though he was huge tonight in the block shot category. West at 9 points, Cummings at 7, Houston at 6, Kepnang at 4, West at 4, Pons and Moncrief. Henry Gomez, the only player not to finish out tonight. And Earl Timberlake had 20 points for the Surf tonight. He started out his career with the Clippers, and this is his second season with the Surf. With White with 10 points, Sparks with 10 points, Bobaganos with 10 points and 10 rebounds. So, and he's been a journeyman, the kid from Greece, 13-year pro. Bernard Wilkes with 10 points, Walton with 8 points, Jabari Parker with 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 for 10 shooting though. And he's been a long time with Milwaukee, and then traded to San Antonio, and then San Diego. This is his second season with the Surf this year. And then Wise with 5 points, Griffin Jr. with 5 points, Watson with 1, Brandon Clark from Gonzaga, who's been a bit of a journeyman himself. Started out with Dallas and then traded to Golden State, and then 1 year with Orlando, and now San Diego. So plenty to go around here tonight, but a good game for Trae Young once again, as he gets it done once again. So good job there tonight. So once again, the Timberwolves find a way to win a good game. So, and that's a good way to wrap it up for tonight. So this has been a little bit of a challenging night, but other than that, we did get through it fairly pain-free. So I would say tonight was a good night. So very well. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Certainly hope Mike, Lady, everyone else is well at the house, and everything else is going well for you along the way. Just to let you know, this Sunday and Monday I will not be in town, so I will be out. So that gives me tomorrow and Saturday to stream, because I will be out of town due to business of work Sunday and Monday. So I will not be here for the continuation of the next 2 days, but I will be here tomorrow night and Saturday night. So to finish it strong the way we need to. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Certainly appreciate, of course, as always, Mike and Lady with the awesome support they've given me all these years. I certainly do appreciate it. How will the rest of this year turn out? Well, we will find out, as we'll be in the playoffs once again. We will see how this year will turn out for us in 2031 in this franchise. So until then, I'm going to say goodnight. Everyone be well, and as always, tell those closest to you that you love them. And as always, buckle up for safety, everyone, as we want to see you here the next week. So until then, I will. Ladies happy because the Timberwolves won. So until then, be safe, buckle up for safety, tell those closest to you that you love them, and I will see everyone around the block. And God bless. Keep God number one, everyone. Have a good night.